Hello everyone and welcome back to Paul's Halls. My name is Paul and this is my hall. We've been so busy at the Selbyville Public Library. We have a lot going on, a bunch of programs for you, our patrons, a lot of children's programs. So please visit our website at selbyvillelibrary.org and click on the event calendar, or follow us on Facebook to find out what is going on at the Selbyville Public Library. For example, this Friday at 1 o'clock, we have a ventriloquist visiting the library. It'll actually be at Salem United Methodist Church, and the ventriloquist will be there to entertain children of all ages. This is just a reminder, we do have summer lunches every day during the summer at noon. So stop by if your children need lunch. We have them available. It's on a first come, first served basis, but lunch does start at 12. All right, I'm super excited to get to the books. It's been a few weeks since I've done a haul, so let's see what we got. First off, a couple of donations. A nice patron of ours gave us another copy of Lessons in Chemistry by Bonnie Garmus. This is a reminder, if there is a very popular book that was released relatively recently in the last 6 months or so, or one that has a lot of holds on it, we will always take those donations. We don't really take donations of books that are older and that are not in demand, okay? So if you buy the brand new James Patterson book that just came out that month and you want to donate it to the library, we will gladly accept it. This is our 4th copy of Lessons in Chemistry so that our patrons could read this great book. The next book is actually donated by a coworker. She went to the Ruth Ware event down at Bethany Beach Books. Bethany Beach Books and also Browse About Books in Rehoboth always have great author events, and you always get a free book with the event. And this is Ruth Ware, and it is 0 days. 0 days. This one is an adrenaline-fueled thriller about a woman in a race against time to clear her name and find her husband's murderer. I always enjoy Ruth Ware's books. They have a very strong Agatha Christie feel to them. All right, let's get to the first box now. Okay, in this first box, we have books for all ages. Let's start with the children's books first. The first one is a graphic novel. It is called Part of Your World, A Twisted Tale. This is one of these Disney re-releases of popular Disney tales with a little bit slightly different focus. Part of Your World introduces an Ariel who's grown from a little mermaid into a fierce queen fighting for everything she loves. Next, we have a book from Julia Sarcone Roach. This is called The Ice Cream Vanishes. The Ice Cream Vanishes. The amazing squirrel is about to make some ice cream vanish. You don't want to miss this show. I've definitely been making some ice cream vanish lately, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I need to stop eating so much ice cream. It's so addicting. Next is a new Peppa Pig book. This one is called Peppa Pig and the Day at the Farm. Peppa Pig and the Day at the Farm. Kids love books about farms and tractors and things like that. This one is from John Hare, and it is called A Mouthful of Minnows. A Mouthful of Minnows. And this just looks like a fun book about a turtle and some fish. Next, from Kevin Johnson, we have Cape, which is really cool. It's about a young boy and this cape he wears, probably about the good things he does around the community, and has amazing art. Next, we have from Emma Othagai and Sarah Palacios. This is Martina Has Too Many Tias. Martina has too many tias. She has too many aunts. And this looks hilarious. We have a juvenile novel here. This one is called Code Red from Joy McCullough. This deals with young little girls and them getting their menstruation cycle. All right, from James Patterson and Adam Hamby, this one is called Private Moscow. In Russia, ruthlessness is just the beginning. They take on the most difficult cases, solve the deadliest crimes, uncover the deepest secrets. They are private, the world's biggest detective agency, and they are the best. You know, this series from James Patterson isn't as popular as like the Alex Cross or the Women's Murder Club, but I think people need to try the private series more because I think they would really, really enjoy it. Next, we have the new book from Riley Sager. This is the only one left, and this is definitely the type of mystery that I would enjoy just because it is a Agatha Christie, like, and there were none type thing, but with this one, there's a lot of historical jumps in the narrative. It's a deliciously twisty and addictive gothic chiller about a young caregiver assigned to work for a woman accused of a Lizzie Borden-like massacre decades earlier. Very cool. Next, we have the newest Ellen Hilderbrand book. This one is called 5 Star Weekend. I don't think I really have to talk about Ellen Hilderbrand all that much in her books. A lot of people love her books. If you're looking for a comfort beach summer read, always check out Ellen Hilderbrand. Speaking of beach read, we have a new Susan Mallory book. This one is called The Happiness Plan. The Happiness Plan. You know, if things go wrong, she could lose her friends, but if they go right, she could lose her heart. Next, we have a new Andrea Bartz book. This one is called The Spare Room. The Spare Room. Andrea Bartz also wrote We Were Never Here, which was really popular a few years ago. So this one is called The Spare Room. Staying with a friend and her husband is sexier and deadlier than anyone could have imagined in this provocative domestic suspense novel from best-selling author of We Were Never Here. I think maybe that has a little bit of a Colleen Hoover Verity vibe to it. Okay, the next box. Okay, once again, we'll go over the children's books first. We have Basil and Oregano. This is a graphic novel from Melissa Giuliani. Mixed 2 parts, The Great British Bake Off, one part Magical Boarding School, and you get Basil and Oregano. From Haley Gold, we have a book called Nervosa. Unflinching, honest, and darkly humorous, Nervosa is a graphic memoir about disordered eating, chronic illness, and a profound relationship with hope. Ooh, I might have to read this one. Next, we have a graphic novel from Becca and Maya. This one is called The Love Report. And this is about some girls that are trying to figure out what love is all about and writing a report about it in middle school. And I think it sounds really fun. Next, we have I Absolutely Positively Love My Spots. This one is by Lydia C. Rivera and Nina Mata. Love the skin you're in, and you will always win. All right. Okay, and now the adult books for this box. We have the new Lisa C. book. This one is called The Lady Tan's Circle of Women. Lady Tan's Circle of Women. If you enjoy an Asian-influenced author talking about the lives of people from that area of the world, or also coming to America, I think you would enjoy Lisa C.'s book. I find them fabulous myself. Next, we have a cozy mystery from Ava Gates. This one is a Lighthouse Library mystery. It is called Death Knells and Wedding Bells. Death Knells and Wedding Bells. Librarian Lucy's wedding is nearly perfect, aside from a missing guest and a strangled body she finds. Now she must vow to find the killer in the 10th Lighthouse mystery novel. The next book is from Kristen Harmel. This one is called The Paris Daughter, and this is a beautiful covered book. I love it. And this is a historical fiction novel, Paris in 1939. Next, we have the new Alex Cross book from James Patterson and Brendan Du Bois. This one is called Cross Down, and now Alex Cross is with John Sampson, and so they're kind of like crossing paths. So a big turning point in the Alex Cross series, I believe. In Cross Down, John Sampson tells of his crime-solving partnership with Alex Cross. Interesting. Alex Cross is gravely injured. Only his partner and friend John Sampson can keep him safe and get him justice. Next, we have a new book from Isabel Allende. This one is called The Wind Knows My Name. The Wind Knows My Name. This powerful and moving novel weaves together past and present, tracing the ripple effects of war and immigration on one child in Europe in 1938 and another in the United States in 2019. Next book we have is from Ashley Audrin. She is the individual that wrote The Push a few years ago. This one is called The Whisperers. The Whisperers. A chilling story and a beautiful observed exploration of what it means to be a woman, highlighting the sacrifices involved in the often frightening choices that have to be made. I could not put it down. That's what Sarah Peirce said. Very cool. Explores envy, women's friendships, desire, and the intuitions that we silence. The Whisperers is a chilling novel that marks Ashley Audrin as a major fiction talent. So this one's a little bit different, not so much thriller. There are some aspects of it, but also more literary fiction in this one. Cool. I always like it when authors try something new. And the last book for today's haul is Stuart Woods and Brett Battles. Stuart Woods has passed away, and they are still continuing the Stone Barrington series. This one is by Brett Battles, and it is called Near Miss. Near Miss. I have to say, this one is a little bit more thicker than previous Stuart Woods books. All right, that is today's book haul. I'm so excited for all these books. I know myself, I need to read more. It's the summertime, we have all these distractions, but you know, reading just feeds my soul. And I know so many of you are patrons, it feeds your soul too. So don't forget to stop by, check out some books, put some books on hold, and just kind of take your time this summer with a nice, relaxing book. I'll talk to you all next time. I'll see you then.